Hello, happy Monday. I'm Erin Real, and you're watching West Fair's News at Noon. The Federal Reserve will hold its last meeting before the end of the year this Wednesday and Thursday. The central bank is expected to discuss ending its bond buying program. Investors will be closely watching this week's meeting because if the Fed decides to taper its bond purchases more quickly, it could also begin to raise interest rates faster. In November, the Fed announced that it would begin winding down its $120 billion in monthly bond purchases at a pace of $15 billion a month. The bond buying program, known as quantitative easing, was put in place in early 2020 to help the economy and financial markets combat the impact of the pandemic. And heads up, spoiler alert in this next item. Okay, here we go. So Peleton has fired back at its portrayal in the Sex and the City reboot with its own He's Alive ad, and if you ask my opinion, it is brilliant. Peleton published a parody commercial on Sunday in response to a plot in Sex and the City that sent shares of the company tumbling last week. A beloved character, Mr. Big, portrayed by actor Chris Noth, drops dead of a heart attack after getting off a Peleton. Peleton has been facing slowing demand for its connected fitness equipment this year as people begin to return to gyms. The most recent decline in price piled onto a recent sell-off, with shares down about 75% year to date, and it hit a 52-week low of $37.67 on Friday. However, shares rose around 3% in pre-market trading on Monday. In Peloton's parody commercial, Just King, the Peleton instructor who was portrayed in the HBO show, sits down with Mr. Big after he gets up from a fall and asks him if he'd like to take another ride on the bike. It's cheeky marketing at its finest. And finally, millions of dollars for drinking water and sewer infrastructure projects will be flowing into Westchester and the Hudson Valley. It's all part of a $115 million project funded by New York's Environmental Facilities Corporation. The EFC provides grants and loans for qualifying projects that improve the quality and availability of drinking water. In Westchester, Ossining and Bronxville are both slated to receive grants, while in Dutchess County, Poughkeepsie, Wappinger, and Fishkill will be allocated funds. That is your News at Noon update for this Monday, December 13th. I am Erin Real, and I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.